Okay, hello. Hello, everybody. I think I am live. I think we're good. I don't really never know how to read this thing very well, but welcome. Welcome to everybody who's here live. Welcome to everyone in 3 times, past, present, and future. Let's see. Hello to chat. If you can hear me well, please let me know. And if great, okay. So, and then I'll just play some kind of sound just to see. Can we hear that? I think there's about a 10-second lag on the latency setting that I have, but can't hear music. You should be able to, right? Let me see. Oh, I think I know the answer. That's a good thing I asked. Oh, yes, there we go. Now you can hear. Okay, great. So today I'm excited to do this new stream. This is the second stream going on during the week now. I've been doing them on Sundays at 10 a.m. and now we are Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific time. And I'm doing a different kind of thing today. Normally I'm just composing my own music and talking and all, chatting with everybody. But now I'm going to be remaking a song as a means of study, because I'm a big believer in remaking music of masters in any instrument or discipline musically, probably in any art form, I guess, or any activity altogether. And yeah, so I was recommended to play a game from actually a viewer, and it's called Celeste. And yeah, it has wonderful music by a woman named Lena Raine. I don't know how to pronounce her first name. And yeah, I was just really impressed by it and thought it sounded so beautiful. So I'm going to be taking one of the songs from the soundtrack today and trying to remake it and learn kind of what makes it tick and practice my production skills, my ear training skills. I'm happy to answer any questions that anyone has in the chat. I'm definitely very into people who have been here before. I love to chat with people. So if you are here, please let me know you're here. If you're into that kind of thing and where you're watching from, that's always very cool to see. And yeah, I'm happy to talk about whatever as we go. So don't worry about interrupting me or anything. Though I'll probably get into some zones at some point, but we'll see. So this is my shiny new template. If you've seen in the videos I've been posting recently, I had a new video out about making templates, and ooh, doesn't it look so good? Ah, yes, amazing. So I'm stoked. This is the first thing I'm going to be doing with it actually on this new template. And yeah, so we can just get started. I think everything should be set up well. So I'm just going to play through the original track here a little bit so you can get a sense of what it's like. I did see that Lena said that she took it off of the YouTube content ID, so we are praying that yeah, we can actually use the track and not get the audio taken off of this video or get the video taken down or anything like that, because that happens to a lot of people. So it should be good though. So I'm going to play through the original track a little bit here and then I'll get into it. Yeah, let me know how this volume is of this song that comes in compared to my voice. I would really like to know. Volume's good. think you're getting the picture there. I would love to listen to the whole song, but just for sake of time, I'll probably get into it here. Okay, so that's the sort of vibe. It's kind of retro style, kind of chiptune-y, kind of not. Synths, great chords, great melody. Fantastic. I'm actually stoked. Okay, so where to begin? Well, in the beginning there was the piano. So I'll get myself a piano sound. I'm going to make a concerted effort to try and not be super nitpicky about every little thing, because I always am, and it takes me very long to do anything. So for the sake of the stream, I'm going to try to block out bigger chunks today, like just get compositional elements down, rather than nitpick every little mixing decision and make everything sound amazing right from the beginning, because that's just a habit I have. We'll see, though, if I succeed with that or not. Thank you. Okay, so piano. I'm going to be using the Keyscape piano, I think, just because why not? It's amazing. And do I have my own that I've like pre-made? Yeah, Max Piano. This is what a Max Piano sounds like. So I've got a little bit of lag on my keyboard. I just have to change one setting here. Let's go 120 HP. Sounds about right. Okay, so yeah, this is the piano that comes with Keyscape. It's completely amazing. I love it anyway. And I think that this piano in the original song has a pretty like big reverb and loud hammer noise, hammer action. Which is like a rhythm. It's pretty cool actually. So yeah, let's see what we can do. I should probably also figure out like the key and all that kind of stuff. Look at all those instrument tabs. What, you mean these tabs or these tabs? And Bill Murray's on my stream. Oh my God. What's up, Bill? Okay, so I think the song's in E. I see. So let's get that down. That little thing. So we'll just get a rough go of it here. I'll mute the track for now. We need a, oh yes. The guy even reminded me in the comments. I didn't add this to my video. Oh my goodness, okay. Need the pre-roll for my count-in, my template video. Okay. My click went away. Where's my pedal at? All right, we got it. Going again. Okay, so we're gonna do this Oops, that's not what I wanted at all. Okay, there we go. Okay, so now let's listen to hers. Sunk back in the reverb more. So I think that's going to do for now. So let's bring this volume down just a bit. We can call you piano. Piano. Pretty close. Yeah. Thanks. Okay, so it doesn't update both instruments for some, or the track doesn't update with the channel. It's kind of annoying, so you have to type it in both ways, but so be it. So hers is much more delicate touch, finer velocities, but whatever. It's going to do for now. And we're just going to like rough it, and then I'll probably go back at some point and like perfect it. Whatever that means. Okay, so moving on. The next thing. Oh, I think even earlier we had that sound. I'll turn the click off, please. Okay, so that's kind of like a whatever. White noise hi-hat, white noise snare drum. Let's enable this track. We'll use battery for this. And yes. Okay, so let's grab we'll put it over here. Let's grab something like that, if we can find it. We'll go into, I want to say let's try hi-hats. Electro hi-hats. We're going to be searching for a minute here. Well, it's actually not even so bad. Let me hear it again. No, not mine. I mean, it's basically just a white noise shot, like fully. So. This is half my life, going through drum sounds like this. Like a lot of these would work, but this is probably what I need to do. Like I need to not be doing this, right? I need to be more quick to choose, or I'm gonna be here forever. Let's choose something for now. We'll use this. It's kind of like an actual hi-hat, but that's fine. And where are we here? We're nowhere. Oh, we're on the piano still. Quick fast. Okay. Let's do it quick fast. Okay, we need to figure this out. Solo, no. Mute, solo, unsolo. That's the way to do it. Okay. So down to battery. And where are we now? Why am I not getting any inputs? Where is this? Ah, there we go. Sorry. Navigating the keyboard. It's dangerous. This is the wrong sound for sure, but whatever. We'll go with it. So I'm going to send this out of, I don't know, like a snare thing for now. So let's make use of this template, right? Can we send out the snare output? Yes, in fact, let's just send out a bunch. Kick, snare, hats, perk, cymbals. Maybe we'll even call this perk for now. So battery, and we're going to output you out, what is it, 7, 8? Nope, 9, 10. So yeah, this is using battery, of course, and with multiple outputs. So I'm going to be routing different drums and stuff into different tracks. So one for kick, one for snare. I got one for hats, percussion, cymbals, and then of course we can make more if we need. But generally when I'm doing electronic sort of sampled drums, that's all I end up using. So we're sending this out of the Perc one. All their plugins turned on automatically too. Isn't that interesting? We actually want to disable all of you. There we go. And now we're going to send this to drumverb 1, which I conveniently have created. Okay, so now I'm already hearing how much it's not like the original sample. Oh yeah, solo. It's literally just white noise. I just need to, at some point I'll do that. I'll just export a white noise sample because that's actually what that is. Okay. So we'll just record them first. It's just continuous. Okay. We'll fine tune the reverb in a second, of course. We're just getting it down. Okay. I might be able just to turn this hi-hat into the white noise thing without much effort. If we just come in here and cut off the beginning of it. Like, still kind of metallic sounding, but it's not far off. Oh yeah, it's far off. Hers is so much darker and like, yeah, low white noise. But whatever. Okay, leave it, Max. Come back to it. I'll come back to it. Okay, what's the reverb like? Okay. So, is all the volume still good? Like, you can hear the instruments and the track is a good balance and all that. I don't want to like have it be way out of whack. Okay, great. Oh, this sound is gonna haunt me already. It's so off that I can't take it. This is my life. Okay, so let's get some more of that. Okay, Bill Murray, where are you from? Have you told me that before? I can't remember. I mean, if you like to disclose that kind of information, maybe you don't. I don't know that this sample can be altered to sound closer, but I could just go get the sample I actually need, which might be a better option. I wonder if I have a white noise sample like just straight up in here. That would be actually pretty sick. How fast can I identify white noise? Dallas, Texas. Okay. Is this what you guys were expecting to listen to when you came to the stream? This could be all night, you know. That might actually be a bit closer. Kind of. It's not much closer, but whatever. It'd be like that sometimes. Yeah, man. Oh, that sounds worse. Well, maybe not. It's just really loud. And it's got a frequency that I really dislike. Let's see if we can just get rid of it real quick. Stranger, good morning. I know it's early for you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it for now. We will get it exact. Trust me. Okay, and let's just get the volume of it down. It's actually pretty loud in hers. The sound is honestly gonna haunt me. I have to stop listening to it. Okay, moving on. Okay, so the kick drum will come now. The bass and our little walking melody line. Just trying to get a sense of the kick sample. There's also a little like noise on top of the kick. Yeah, okay, let's see. So let's go for, try in here. How many drum samples you guys got? I got 10 billion, and that's even after I really, really worked to whittle it down to like the best of the best. I still have so many. That's actually pretty close. It's too long, but we can fix that. We have the technology. I am using it right now. Okay, welcome to anybody who's new to the stream, by the way. I see there are 8 people watching the stream. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I'm happy to be with you. Please feel free to chat if you're here. I don't know if people are nervous about chatting or not, but you don't need to be, I don't think. Okay, we're close. I'm actually pretty satisfied with this kick. Like, it's not the kick, obviously, that she's using, but it's not far off. And then okay. So oh, it's right there. Boom. Thanks for fixing my sleep schedule. When we were chatting earlier, I was wondering about that too. It's like, whoa, he was up so late the previous night. Okay, now let's get these. I feel like I'm louder than the track, than the original track. I'm just gonna bring it up just a little bit. Okay, we can take some of the sub out of this kick drum real quick. Isn't this the stuff, again, I should be doing later? Yes, of course, but I have to do it now because, I don't know, my brain just works that way. Who knows if I'll remember later, right? Gotta do it while you're thinking of it. That's the wrong one. 3, 4. So I'm sending the kick out of its own channel. And we're going to just pull a little bit out. hers is a bit more hollow, like more like that. Okay, so that's fine for now. Yep. Okay. So let's get the kick pattern duped. I'm gonna dupe it. The first time, I think I told this story. The first time my student ever said that to me, we were learning how to use a DAW. We were learning how to use Studio One. We were talking about duplicating stuff, and after a while, he was just like, "Oh, we gotta dupe it. Let's dupe that block there. Dupe that note." I was like, "That's actually awesome. I gotta start saying dupe." Can you just imagine when I get this hi-hat to the right sound? Man, we're gonna be in heaven. Okay, so the next thing is there's the bass and there's the arpeggio. I'm gonna go with the arpeggio first because it sounds more fun. And we'll use Serum. And let's just call this, it's not even an arpeggio. It's just a scale run. We'll call this, ARP. I'm going to call it ARP run anyway, even though it's not an ARP. Don't judge me, please. Okay, maybe you can judge me. That's fine. I don't mind. Let's see. I believe the sound is like a saw wave, very plucky, short saw wave thing. Let's hear it again. Okay, you're not making any sound, of course. There's like I can't tell quite if it's a bandpass filter. I want to say later in the song it is a bandpass filter, but here it almost just sounds like a low pass filter going up and down and with a lot of resonance. And a phaser. It's doing a little thing. Yeah, okay. So we'll go for the starting point. I'm just gonna actually record the line first so that I don't have to keep playing it and you have to hear my on the keyboard because it's so loud. I have a weighted keyboard, so you hear that. This is with no sound, of course, so of course it sounds terrible. But even when I, right? No one wants to hear that. I know that this is in the wrong octave, but sure. I played it. Okay, so we're just gonna make every note the same length, and then we're gonna design the envelope of the sound to play nice. Let's just solo this for a minute. Let me hear one more time the original. Ah, damn. I need a better system for doing this. How do we do that? Okay. Sorry if this is gonna be annoying. I don't know. I'm gonna try to make it sound good as fast as I can. How much work can I do without even listening to it? How about that? That's an interesting test. If I just start shaping my envelope like. This is a kind of a fun game. I've never done that before. Can you make the synth patch without listening to it? Should play that more often. So, okay. Let's try like this first. And I wonder if we can just actually control it with an LFO. Making music is annoying sometimes, no biggie. It's totally true. Yeah, especially when you're doing the electronic kind of stuff, man, sometimes you got to hear a thing over and over and over and over again. And if you're not the person doing it, if you're not the person actually making the thing, I think sometimes it can be like, whoa, come on now. We're trying to live here. We're not trying to hear this all day. Let's see. Okay, I'm just going to have to guess at this. I don't actually know where this needs to go. It's going to be like here, probably. The speed is... we need to sync it to the BPM. Well, we're going to try. Let's hear the original. Actually doesn't go down very far, and it's a 2-bar thing. So if we set this to be 2-bar, and it can actually probably be more like up here, but it needs to be inverted because it starts at the top. So this is going to go up, this is going to come down. Watch this be like so far off and not even close at all to what the thing actually sounds like. It might be. I don't know. It's got a big reverb too, but I don't know if I'm gonna... I mean, we could just throw something on just to give it a little life. It's got all its highs basically cut out of the reverb, which, yeah, this reverb actually doesn't sound very good, the one that comes in Serum, I mean, as far as I'm concerned. Oh, my screen got pulled down, damn. Oh, now it got... it all got messed up. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so we're cutting. This is like random. I actually have no idea. So let's just see if... Hey, it's not so bad. I'm on the wrong trigger mode for the envelope, but, you know, if we go like this... And why are we hearing the white noise the whole time? Oh, because it's not in the... Goodness me. More reverb and you're basically like, you got it. I think. Let's try it. Let's send this to verb 1 now. And... Whoa, that actually sounds sick like that. That's not what we need to do, but that was pretty cool. Why does it sound like that? You can't hear... Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? Oh, yeah, I needed to set these. I knew it. In my template video, I was like, I'm going to forget some stuff. Trust me. I don't know what it is. This is it. I needed to put these... I need to put these on solo. I believe that's the solution. It's not the solution. Oh, and now I've turned this off. Oh, it is a solution. Okay, we're in business. So now we've got to listen to her version and see what the verb is like. Oh, that's not her version. Here we go. Okay. Okay. No. Yes. Oh my God, the same problem again. What? Okay, what's happening? There we go. Okay. Okay, now I've already lost what hers sounded like. I don't think it's actually that far off of this. Let's see. What's a better way to do this, hey? To swap between the tracks really fast? Yeah, it's pretty close. That's close enough for now. I gotta stick to my guns, right? I gotta stick to the, like, don't take too long. Don't think about everything to the nth degree. I'll do that off stream someday. How long have you been using S1 and what did you use before? I've been using S1 since I made the Studio One course on the YouTube channel, actually. The course was actually designed to be a whole separate thing, like a whole other thing that I was going to do online. And for that, I was deciding between a bunch of DAWs to learn, to teach on that course. And I decided on Studio One because of a bunch of factors. And I switched at that time, learned it, and then made the course on it at that time. And before that, I came from everything else except Ableton, basically. So I used Logic and Cubase and Digital Performer for many years, Pro Tools, Reason. I think those are the main ones. Yeah, and so it's been a number of years now since I've been doing it. I want to say 2017, maybe. Been using Studio One. I just love it. Okay, a couple things are not quite right. Like, her filter doesn't go as far down as mine does. It also kind of sounds like it's stepped more, like mine's super smooth. Somehow when I was listening to hers, it kind of felt like it's really clean for a while and then like almost jumps down to levels. I might be tripping on that. Probably am, but that was the thing I thought. Okay. That's ours playing together. That just sounds amazing. That's like the phasing between the saw waves. Whoa, that's actually so cool. So within that sound as well, she has something that's going like, it's not a filter, it's like a EQ spike or a phaser or something is making a kind of like nasally thing in the middle of it. I'm just going to do a quick attempt. I don't want to spend too long on worrying about that specific thing, but if we can get it without too much fuss, why not? Let's try a phaser. Already sounds better. Right? I think that sounds pretty good. Not as pronounced in hers. If it is a phaser, it's hard to tell. It's pretty close though, like, whatever. Just gonna go with it. Yeah, it doesn't get quite to the right spot. Huh. Well, there's feeling, but mine's not getting there. Yeah, right there on the way up, it does this cool sound. That's so nitpicky, but like, actually it sounds amazing. For now, I'm happy. Once we get the bass in here, which is going to happen right now, then we'll worry a bit more about like volume balance and stuff. I'm just kind of blocking it out. Getting her blocked, as you'd say, right? So bass. This is the arp run. This is the bass. Bass. Call it just bass for now. Might be several basses in the track. I don't know if she's the same one the whole way through. And this, what I'm hearing right now is very, very simple. Like, let's take a listen. Ah, gosh, this is so confusing to use. Just sounds like a potentially square wave, triangle wave, low pass. Thomas, hi Max, really appreciate your videos, very informative. Oh, that's great to hear, Thomas, thank you. Welcome, by the way. Nice to have you here if you're enjoying it. Hope you are. Yeah, let's make the bass sound. Doom. Yeah, it's an E, right? Should double check that. Yeah. I think you just mentioned what I was wondering about, volume balancing. I'm never sure how loud I should be monitoring in my headphones. Ah, well, that's interesting. Yeah, the volume thing is important to change it. That's what I've found. Like, mixing at various volumes is fine. Usually quieter is better for me, but I still need to vary it often. Need to like come up a little bit, listen to it, come down a little bit. If I'm too long at one volume, I become numb to it somehow. So yeah, I like to vary the volume, but when I'm making crucial mix decisions, for the most part, I'm listening quite quietly. When I'm trying to enjoy myself, I'm listening quite loudly. And then balance the instruments. I guess a reference track would help. Reference tracks are amazing. And yeah, there's a lot to say about volume balancing instruments. Wow, like so many ways to do it. I think in the course I talk about it somewhere, and also maybe I can make a video on it one day. I have a number of thoughts about it. This sound already is not far off of what I'm hearing in the track. So we actually don't need to solo this, because if I solo that, I can't switch back and forth. Right, I mean, it's like super close to that. We could just, let's initialize this, and then we'll try, I don't know, somehow I'm thinking square wave low pass, but maybe not. We'll just see. No. Triangle. It's not the saw. Maybe. The saw feels too thick. That's close. That's kind of like it too, though. It also might be an EQ that's affecting it. Yeah, it's like not got all of its sub-frequency involved or something. I think. But this is fine, let's go with this. And is it moving or is it just a static? Kind of sounds like it's going doom, doom, but it's also the kick. It's hard to tell a little bit, so I'll let it go down a little bit though, just a bit. Soften the attack a little bit. And just drop the sustain a little bit. There's this funny thing that happens. I don't know if you guys have noticed when you play very low notes in headphones, usually, and on certain synths, the pitch becomes skewed and you can't actually tell what the real pitch is. I can't tell. Sometimes I'm playing the right key, but it sounds out of key to me until I hear it with the other instruments. And if you move the filter slightly, it kind of comes in key and out of key, or in tune, out of tune. It sort of seems like because we judge, I guess, the pitch of a note by its harmonics so strongly, that if you cover up a certain amount of harmonics in the low register, it doesn't work anymore. You can't quite tell. I can't quite tell the pitch. I'm almost getting it here, but okay, so let's just get that in there. Does that sound come through on your guys' systems, on whatever you're listening to? Are you listening on like headphones or monitors or TV speakers or something? I wonder. Okay, I think we just dupe it, right? I think it's just duplicated. Nice. DTAs. Okay, we're gonna increase the amount of thingy. I'm hearing now she's got a reverb on her kick drum. Right? I feel like I'm hearing something. Could try it at least. Okay, we're in agreement. Let's do it. Let's get the reverb on there. Reverb is just amazing, right? Who doesn't like reverb? When you start making music on the computer for the first time and someone shows you like a reverb plugin, or you learn about it and you put it on, you're like, yeah, that's what I'm going to do to everything. At least that's been my experience, and a lot of students seem to do that too. Okay, so kick drum. Let's try sending this. Well, the question is that reverb? Let's just send it, try sending it to the snare reverb first and just cross our fingers. It's not terrible. I mean, it doesn't sound amazing. It needs to be a lot less, but reverb is like duct tape for music. Yeah, man. It's so good. Yeah, there's an interesting, I don't know if you guys have ever read this book or heard of this book called Secrets of the Small Studio or something like that by Mike Senior, I can't remember. It's actually amazing. It just changed my life as regards mixing. I highly recommend it if you're into learning to mix. Like, just read that book for sure. When I was reading that, I did a bunch of mixing where I still follow the same protocol that I did then about, I'm tripping over my words. When I'm mixing my own music, I mix as I go. When I mix other people's music, though, I follow this protocol that he lays out, which is actually amazing. And you get the volume balance first, volume balance with nothing else, no effects, nothing. And trying to fine tune the volume balance to 0.2, 0.3 of a dB, just like getting everything sits just right. Already the music is like 80 to 85% perfect. If you can get a volume balance, just perfect. And then you can put reverb on and you get the last 15%. Okay, it's not just reverb, obviously it's a million other things too, but that volume balance is like so crucial. And then why I brought it up was adding the reverb, you just sound like you like, whoa, the whole world blends together now. It just feels like a real thing. You get used to that. You take away all the reverb. If you can do it with a push of a button or something like a master bypass sort of situation, whew, that's a weird experience. You hear a song with reverb for a long time and then you get none and you feel like, whoa, is this song even any good? This is so weird. So dry, it's kind of scary. Yeah, Thomas, I highly recommend you check out the book. It's like legit amazing. Okay, let's hear hers again. Okay, I have to navigate this soloing procedure. Her high end is so much more in the kick. It's got this little, almost like a tambourine or a chain. Wonder if the bass has reverb too. I think it might. It actually sounds decent. That kick reverb. Let's turn it off. Like that, right? What an experience. Totally dry. Put it on. Like a new world. I'm also in headphones. I don't know how it is on speakers, how apparent it is, but... So cool. Yeah. Okay. Let's just get that white noise thing real quick. Where do I have a white noise sample? I wonder if Studio One comes with a white noise sample. Not enough reverb, your skull's not shaking. Oh my goodness. Skull shaking reverb. Damn. Sounds intense. Speaking of intense, does anybody here listen to hardstyle? I was talking about this on a previous stream. Yo, men's group, what's up? Good to see you, Sean. See you? Am I seeing you? I'm kind of seeing you, actually, yeah. If I think about it, in my mind's eye, you're pretty present here right now. I'm looking for, in their loops, I wonder if we, in the factory loops, if we search white noise, do we get it? No, we don't. If we search noise, do we get it? We get grumbling noise, metal noise. Those don't sound like white noise. Oh my god. That's not far off. They actually don't have just a straight up. Oh, but I have a straight up. I have that. I think I do, except mine's high passed, so I don't know that it's going to work. Let's see. If I come in here, and I think I have it saved under cymbals. Not here, but here, cymbals, electro. I have these white noise crashes that I made because that's what you need, obviously. When you do anything, you need this noise crash happening. I took all the lows out, though, so I don't know if it's going to work. Just think about it as is there 9 dudes behind you and watching you. Right now, like on the stream, yeah, totally. It feels amazing. Feels amazing to have that happen. Don't get max anymore turned on. Yeah. Okay, let's just try this one. I'm just gonna. This one's pure garbage. We know that, so I can actually replace that and not feel bad about it. Now we're just gonna make this real short. Let's start it a bit later. Make it real short. It's actually way better, but still not enough low end. Perhaps if we saturate it. Ugh. That decay on the kick reverb is not pretty when it's soloed. Let's turn it off. Okay, so let's do a few things and see if we can actually get some of those low frequencies back into this hi-hat. If we turn on some saturation, oh my God. Yeah, like this is already way better. It sounds kind of machine gunny though, like the same sample repeated twice. Or is this pretty short? Let's go back and shorten it a bit. And then let's see if we can get this thing and remove some highs and boost some low mids. Yeah. Okay, boost the lows. Ah, twisting all the wrong knobs. Gosh. Maybe get some more attack and some. I think this. Yeah, hers is still much less fizzy, but it's way closer than it was. So I can probably live with it for now. Okay. Now the kick drum's muted. That's why it sounds so lame. How can you live without a kick drum, man? Jeez. Okay. 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 Oh, and there's just that thing on the kick. Little hi-hat or whatever. So let's just get that, and then we'll be done with this part. Let's get it. Gosh, that sounds so ugly. Soloed. Yeah, Bill, geez. This is honestly not even the half of it. This is like, I'm really trying my best to be fast for the stream. I'm so nitpicky about it. Okay, one more time. Let's just hear what... Okay, no, let's just make it happen. This one actually is not bad. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw this on another cell, like a random cell that I would never use, like this. And we're going to trigger it with the same note. Is that what they call these things? Am I even on this? Why is this not happening for me? There we go. So C1, we're just going to click this and say be triggered by C1. So now they'll be triggered together. And I'm going to listen to hers once more. The first one sounds different than the other ones, actually, almost like there's one hit and then different ones. I could be tripping on that, probably. Okay, and this is going to volume fade. Okay, here's another thing. Who doesn't like this sound? You know, when you have drums or a drummer and they hit a hi-hat together with a kick. I know that's like the most basic sounding thing. Max, why would you even talk about that? That happens in every single song all the time, everywhere. But it happens, I think, because it's awesome. That sound. Something about the low, letting the high out. The way that it's not, you don't want to hear the high at the exact same time as the transient of the kick. You want that so it kind of gets pushed out like a little air blast, right? Yeah, I think that's sick. And I do it constantly. Now this one has a little bit of a double clicky thing in it. It's not like smooth, but I thought that's what I was hearing on the first one. So let's try A to emulate the fade in of it. Let's turn it down. Yeah, like that. Isn't that already so much sicker? In every other genre of music, I wouldn't have a reverb on the kick drum. Not like this anyway, but otherwise, that's pretty cool. Yeah, and hers is a little bit different, but not that much different. Mine's too long. Too loud. Still too loud. Yeah, when everything gets kind of quiet there, it becomes, or the filter comes down, it's kind of too loud. Oh yeah, and I have the other thing muted, of course. Yeah, it's there for sure. It's actually pretty close. If I put this back in, if we could get this noise crash sound perfected, which it's so not. Everybody will be happy on that day. Okay, that's enough of that. Like, how long have I been streaming? Like an hour, over an hour. And I've done the first 8 bars. This is my life. This is exactly how I do it every time. And I said, I'm not going to do that this time. But here we are. I can't do it any other way, man. or woman or anybody. Okay, let's listen to the next part of the tune. This is going to get a lot more fun now. That lead is super loud, like maybe a bit too loud. Oh, there's 2 leads. Is there, actually? Yeah, oh wow, I never noticed that. This one is slightly panned left and is like a triangle or something, or a square, and the other one's a saw. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Jaden, yo, welcome. Yes, you should get back into it. Oh, I love that chord change. Oh my goodness, and melody. Sorry, I just gotta listen to it for a minute because it's just so awesome. I'm looking forward to making this sound. I think I know how to do it. I just want to test myself. Can I actually do it? Okay, let's make this happen now, this next part. So, because the melody's so loud, I'm just going to bring this down a bit. So it's all kind of the same, except that the melody's there, obviously, and there's a psh, and then I believe the piano is also doubling the bass notes. The bass notes are moving now. They're not static. Then the chords come in. Gosh. Give me a break. So there's just a swell there. Right, that is the piano that's doubling the bass. Hey, sounds like it. Anyway, okay, let's give it a shot. Something like this. Okay. Can't even tell if that bass synth is there anymore, or if it's just the piano. Okay, well, it just loops a few times, so let's get that down. This drum pattern can just be copied over for now a couple of times, and let's get on the bass. Doom, doom. Well, we've got the notes already here. Hey, we've got the rhythm already here. Doom. Oh, and they're probably in the octave above this. That's what's going on. That's not the drum pattern. This is the drum pattern. kick's too loud, hey? You think? I think. Let's try doubling the piano. The thing is that piano's got a sustain pedal on it, so I mean, we'll see how it works. That's the register, right? Ooh, yeah, my singing register. Do. Okay. So I will cut up the, what is it called? Sustain pedal, so that it resets for every chord, and maybe that will be fine. Is it even sustain pedal on here? No, there's not. Oh, because I just recorded over it. Is that the idea? I see. Kind of like that. And if we just copy this and put it here and here, and yeah, that should be it. It can actually be here too. Yeah, I don't know though. It's not sounding quite right to me. Ooh. It's not far off. And does she have that super low bass like me or no? Oh yeah, no, she does. I think. So. Yeah. Okay. That's good. So the lead. The fun part. Lead number 1. Let's see. Should we try to play the game again? Can I make the sound from scratch without listening to it? I don't know if I can this time, but we'll see. Okay, let's try. I'm just going to make some guesses here. So I know it's monophonic. I can hear the notes are sliding together, so it's got a portamento legato situation. Not legato though. No, not legato. But it does have slide. I don't know if it's always. We'll keep that off. It also has a very subtle pitch bend happening that's like giving it the out of tune quality. It's not out of tune, but it's very subtly drifting back and forth. We could create that with an effect later, but we may as well try to put it inside the patch. So we will use just whatever. This is fine. This LFO. And Kim, hi Max, it's late in my time zone, but I want to say that you are epic. I talked about my desire to compose video game music on Discord, and you make a video like that a couple of weeks later. That's so funny. Yeah. Hey, it's what I love. I love video game music, and I'm happy to be doing more of it. I'm happy to have a stream that I can dedicate to it. It's something I've wanted to do for a while, is to have some content around game music because it's such a big part of my life. So yeah, I'm stoked that you're into it, and I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a great sleep. Okay, so let's start this thing here. I need something that's going to make it wave very subtly, and we can just do that pretty easily. If we say LFO1 controls the global master tune as opposed to any one oscillator, so I can add other oscillators in, and yeah, then it'll be fine. They'll all get pitch shifted together. And the rate at which it's shifting it's kind of like that. I don't know what that is in hertz. I'm not that good. Is it somewhere around here, like 1.5? I think. Yeah, we'll see. And the amount, this is going to be tricky. It's going to be very, very little. I'm probably going to get it wrong on the first go because it's going to be too much, but let's just put it at 1 and see what that does. And it's going to be like this. Okay, so, and then let's just see, is there any other aspects to it? Of course, there's a reverb and there's a delay. Let's just do something like this. I mean, maybe the delay is not so loud, but it'll make it sound nice. And we'll put the reverb in here for now. It's a very sharp attack on this sound, potentially sharper than I'm making right now. And so, yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with that afterwards because I have no way to know yet how to deal with that. I need to hear what my sound sounds like. It might not even be a square wave. When it gets high pitched like that, I have a hard time telling. Now I want to listen to see, can I hear, is there 2 oscillators? Are we hearing 2 different sounds together, or like separated by an octave or anything like that? I don't think so. The high cut is definitely off. It's like super bright in the reverb. Okay, well, let's just see what this sounds like. It probably you can't even hear it. That is so funny. Can't believe this is live. I was literally searching for ways to make synths as good as Celeste, and this pops up. That is a trip. Wow. Welcome, Micah Fisher. Is that how you say your name? Okay, I'm in the ballpark. As I suspected, that my modulation master tune is way too much. So 2 ways to deal with that. We could just pull this down, this little knob thing here. Nailed it. Okay, great. Where are you from, Micah? Or I could pull down the output. So let's try this and just see. Actually, let's keep it intense so we can hear the speed. Way too fast. It's more like this. And the amount is very little. We need a way steeper decay. Sorry, long decay, way steeper slope. My my portamento is too fast. Yeah. I think I've got too many highs, too much high frequency. Yeah. I don't like the way my portamento sounds still, though. Okay, maybe actually the filter needs to close. Yeah, what is it? Oh, okay, there is a legato. That's what it is. Yeah. Okay, can we get... wonder how she did this to program it so steep. So I want it to be like even steeper. Maybe not. A little bit too much still on the detuning. And then let's see if we can automate this like this. It's pretty close. We're just going to stick with it for now. So good. Oh, so it's that one first. I see. Right. Okay. That rhythm. Something like that. It's not quite right, but... we'll get it. This is it, right? This is the retrospective recording thing. I need to have that turned on because I just played it perfectly and now I lost it. Oh, it's on. I don't even know how to use this thing. Honestly, I haven't even looked at it once yet. Recall retrospective recording. Is this going to be it? No. Oh, it's this one. Shift asterisk. Does it? Hey, look at that. It's actually there. Just messing around with it earlier. It actually sounds so good. Like, I really need to be using it a lot, but I've not, because I'm a fool. But here we are using it now. I'm feeling pretty good about it. So basically I'm just thinking about notes that need portamento and notes that don't. So overlapping notes for portamento and then letting them just be butting up against each other for not. My lead is also super loud. Hey, I should probably turn it down. Do I have that rhythm right? Oh, I can just listen to hers and organize mine. That's a better way to do it. So those are all just like totally even. Connor, yo, what is up? Welcome. We're doing it right now. This is the original song we're hearing, by the way. This isn't my version. Nice. So this one's got a little doohickey in there too, grace note as we call them. And these ones are just all even, no portamento. Okay. Okay, so let's get rid of the internal reverb on Serum and use a real man's reverb, real person. Okay, so this is going to be, okay, let's just send it to verb 1 and see what happens. No. Okay, we need to use verb 2 for this. And let's go enable that. And let's hear hers once more. Real person's reverb. We should make a company, hey? Just call that the reverb. Probably sell 1 million copies. My portamento still sounds weird. Potentially has some kind of saturation on the sound. Sorry, it's gonna get loud. It's okay. So a few things that aren't quite right about it, but again, it's a placeholder, Max. We're gonna come back. We're gonna fix it. Don't worry. Okay, so now the second melody is very similar, I think, right? Oh, it's on the different sound. Right, of course. Okay, well, what we're going to do is just duplicate this track complete. And we'll just put this as a placeholder over there for now. And we'll start our loop there. And we're just going to literally switch this over to a saw wave and then pray that it works. Not far off. Melody is different, of course. Hers is thinner. I gotta change that note just so we can really compare. Wait. What? Mixolydian vibe, or yeah, Mixolydian vibe. So nice. The flat 7, the D. Remember your ear training, everybody. Want to be able to hear what those notes are. Oh, I do. Oh, wrong spot. Yeah, I think that's it. What did I say about ear training? I gotta take that back. Oh, it's the wrong note. That's the wrong note. There's an amazing ear training app that if anyone's interested in doing that kind of thing, it's called Functional Ear Trainer, and it's really great at teaching you the sounds of various degrees of a scale in any given key. And that's what I'm trying to draw on to get all those notes right, but obviously not quite there yet. Now I feel like this thing's panned slightly right. It's also a bit thinner than mine is. Not by much, but enough. There's a cool way to actually deal with that. As opposed to an EQ, you can check this out. If you go into Serum, so this is lead 1, this is lead 2. You can use the, whatever it's called, harmonic editor to, what, it was already placed up there? What's up with that? Okay, come in here, right? This is the 1. This is the 1. Yeah, it's already up there. Okay, sick. So you can use this like an EQ, but a EQ that is dynamic, so it changes with the pitch. So like this is my fundamental note. This is the octave of that note, the fifth of that, the octave again. In fact, all the light gray boxes are octaves. And you can use this to shape the tone of the sound like a super, super precise EQ, you could say. So I don't know why we keep getting a no sound. And yeah, like what's up with that? What's with the no sound? I've got some weird soloing thing happening again. Oh, that's the wrong sound. Gosh. Okay, so like check this out. If I remove this one completely, it's actually pretty cool, eh? So this is like how much of my fundamental do I want in the sound? So that's thinner sounding to me now. Versus say this. It sounds like it's got a fat bottom to it, even though it's a high note. Let's put it all the way up. Oh, it keeps making space for it. Hey, that's actually kind of cool. I've never seen that. So we can turn the zoom down. Oh, that's the horizontal zoom. Damn, okay, so I thought that was going to be cool, but whatever. Okay. So let's try that, maybe, compared to hers. Gosh. Pretty close, I think. Yeah. She might even have a unison, maybe, like very slight. And what causes them to be panned again? Is it in here? Do you guys use Serum 2? Oh, Serum 2. That's what I'm looking for, the second version of Serum. Tell me when that comes out. But do you use Serum as well? Because I could definitely make a bunch of tutorials on that kind of stuff, on the Serum stuff. Except for where you find the width. Here it is. So I can bring this way down so that the unison doesn't create a wide sound anymore. Oh, so it sounds terrible. The phasing issues. Is there a way to control that? The phase is already... What if we go for 3 and then we turn the width up a little bit? And then we'll listen to hers again. It's pretty clean. It might not have the unison. Good enough for now, though. Let's leave it. I just love that melody, hey? Let's listen from the start and just see what we got going on now. That sound. Okay, I need the big whoosh right there. Thanks, Phil. My leads are different sounds, but are different volumes. They're different sounds. Did you know that those two leads are different sounds? I need a cymbal, electro, She's just got something like that there. Yeah. Mine's a little bit more high passed than hers is, but that's okay. Let's just put this right at the top of its. Give it a little bit of attack. And there we go. And it sounds to me like, okay, let's actually run that through the cymbals channel. Direct out, that's got to be 1112. Yep. And then we're going to send that to the drum verb, because I want to say that she's got a reverb on there too. Yeah, sorry. Come down here. And what key did I put it on? Good old A flat. It's exactly where it should go. Okay, so now I'm just going to try to judge volume a little bit. Super loud. Way too loud. Now I got to hear it every time I click it, right? And hers decays faster, probably. It's almost bit crushed. I wonder if that's what I'm missing. Down sampled. On the main little snare thing too. I wonder. Mine are so pristine, and hers are like somehow, yeah, crushed or saturated. We could probably even just like run the whole drum kit through whatever it's called, RC20 or something like that. That might actually be a good idea. Let's just try it here first. Because this thing has a, yeah, needs some dirt. This thing has a lo-fi thing on it. A low-fire. Low fizzle. Where is this thing? Hitting all the A-flats. I'm not getting anything. Oh, it's way down there. When you have 88 keys on your keyboard, things can get way down there. Okay, let's just try to put the lo-fi on here. Oh yeah, now we got it, right? No, okay. But it's much more like that. Yeah, I mean, way closer. I just need to get rid of some of the lows now. And I'm not got any noise in there. Let's just use this. And we'll compare. Pretty close. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. Hers is panned a little bit. We can do that too. Can I, whatever. Oh, this thing sounds like trash. Okay, I'm just gonna, now it's gonna be there, and oh, we need the reverse coming in. Oops, gosh. Yeah, hers dies much faster. Okay, we gotta deal with that real quick. Okay, yeah, not like that. That's probably better. Okay, that was not working like I wanted it to. Damn. I thought that was hers for a second. I got it perfect. No. Okay, now we can restructure this thing a little bit. Oops. Oh, it's so much shorter. No. It's not quite right, but it's much more pleasant. Okay, and then is there another crash right here? Yes. Oh, and the piano comes in there. Hooray! What do you think? I think it sounds pretty decent. My kick is not right. There's a few things that need changing, but okay, you know, it's happening. Let's look at the next part. So here it gets a bit trickier. 16 bars, baby. Here it gets a bit trickier because the piano, I think, at least some of the low notes in the piano or mid-low notes are not following in octaves with the bass anymore. So we're hearing some harmonies there, and we're gonna try to pick them apart. So the bass actually hits the same note twice. Does the bass hit the E twice? I wonder. Let's see. Okay. Is the... Oh, geez, I have so many questions. Okay. Dupe the bass. The drums have been duped. We're in a dupe land. Oh, what a good place that would be. Okay, so this now is going to be... I wonder then if the bass is not changing notes in the first part too, and the piano is like confusing me. You ruined it. What did you ruin? So this is dum, 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 dum. Because something here definitely goes dum, 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 dum. I just don't know if the bass makes that trip as well. Maybe someone with better ears than me can tell me the answer to that question. That's not where it happens, though. Right here, we'll come from a bar earlier. On that note, is it still an E? Or does it go down? Kind of sounds like it goes down. Boo, boo. I know the upper part does, of course. That's just so good. So good. So, I mean, one of the secrets we're uncovering here already is the piece begins in E minor. And E minor. The piece begins in E mixolydian. E mixolydian. The chords are E and D, basically, here. So D, that's an E. D. So, very E mixolydian-y quality. And now here we hit a C major 7, down to E minor, D, E. So this is more like D Lydian, yeah, totally. That's a music theory joke. And then now this is like straight E minor. It sounds like C major. Is that still the same stuff? Do, 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 do. I mean, it can't be anymore, right? The upper, the blah, 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 whatever thing has changed. Ba, da, da, do, da, 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 do. Da, da, da. Is that the piano part? Yeah. Is that what we're hearing right there? You know what I'm talking about? Correct. Great. Does it change with the second chord or does it stay on this thing? I'm just going to modify my first one to save some time here. And now the piano bass notes are just going to mute you for now because we want to... Like, does that pattern stay through the next chord too? Yeah, I think so. So. So it's doing something like. I was actually thinking the same thing, Connor. You mean like at the end, how it gets quiet for the second chord? You almost can't hear the arpeggio again. Yeah, I think I know. I think I've got this. I don't know what I'm trying to say. And maybe there is no sustain pedal during this whole part now. Hey, maybe I'm wrong about that. Okay, so these can all come back and so it's using the same pattern rhythmically as the previous part, so I'm just, you know, copying it over. And then this is something like this. And this is, I don't know about these harmonies though, if the harmonies are actually there or not. Oh, something sounds so terrible. Oh, it's because we have the old pattern here. Let's mute that. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of the sustains for now and see what that's like. That's pretty much it. Right. Yeah. Oh, I forgot one note. Okay, and now let's. That's the thing. Does it change on the second chord? Yeah, it does. Is that it? Remember to vary your ostinatos when you change your harmony. That's what they tell you. That's what's happening. I got a feeling that Lena Raine, who did this music, is either a piano player or some kind of classical player, studied classical, one of the two, maybe played classical piano, maybe that's her training, I'm not sure. But a lot of the soundtrack tells me that, about the ways that the piano moves and the kind of harmony she uses for it, and all sorts of things feel very like growing up playing classical piano. Wow, her piano notes are so much louder than mine. My goodness, okay. Up we go. Yeah, I haven't heard any of her other music yet. Do you know of any that you would recommend? Oh, the ones from this game, yeah. She's done a lot of stuff when you look on her website. There's something else in here too that I'm not hearing. There's like a pad. Or maybe it's just the reverb on the arpeggio. My piano tone isn't right either. Hers is much more round. I want like an easy knob I just twist it and it makes it sound good. Later, we'll do it later. Okay, let's get that lead in there now. So, where are we here? Oh, is it the... So high. Wait. something like that. We'll just get it down first and then we'll go for it. Missed that note. Missed that one too. Okay, that's fine. This has got a note here. Let's listen to hers. So these two are tied, and these two are tied. No. And then it's right here. Do. She slide? Yep. And that's it. And this is on the other synth, actually. It's not quite right. The tone of it. It's not far off, but mine's too video gamey. Too chiptune-y, I should say. I wonder if we can Let's layer in a saw. Should we layer in a saw? Is that a thing? Sounds exactly the same. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, my caps lock is just stuck on, but whatever. Okay, I'm probably gonna wrap it up here pretty soon. I've been going more than 2 hours, and let's just listen from the start and get a vibe. The riser. Nice. Yeah, we're missing an element in here somewhere. I don't know what it is right now. It's like yeah. It's another sound over here. Okay, but cool. I'm stoked on that. It was really fun. I've been looking forward to doing that, and yeah, it was everything I imagined it would be. Didn't get as far as I thought I would, but I never do. That's just how it goes. It's been great to be with you guys, hanging out. Thanks for stopping by. If you don't know, I've got a course, just came out recently, Musical Warp Drive, all about composition and theory. You can find it in the description below, or if you don't want that, of course, you can just chat with me. I'm on Discord. I've got a Discord there all about music production, hanging out, talking about music production, trying to get that going. So if you're interested, please join up there. But I appreciate all your guys' support. Thank you to everybody. Big thank you to Stranger for the recommendation on the game and for getting up so early to watch. That's great. Yeah, I look forward to doing more of these. Having 2 streams a week would be great. And on the video game topic, it'll be really cool. Yeah, thanks, guys. Hope you have a great rest of your night or day. I guess that depends on where you are. For me, it's night. And I'll see you on Sunday at 10 a.m. for the next stream, which is not going to be a continuation of this one, but it's a whole different thing going on. Kind of video gamey too, in a certain way. I don't know. We'll see. Okay, thanks everybody. Talk to you very soon.